in this country, we're not talking about replacing the antiquated reactors that are similar to Fukushima and which are on fault lines, like along the San Andreas Fault in California, and there are even fault lines through the Midwest and also up near New York City with the Indian Point reactor. All these reactors are disasters waiting to happen, and if we can't get rid of them, we should replace them with a modern thorium reactor or a molten salt reactor. There are lots of new kinds of reactors that are far, far safer, orders of magnitude safer than the old kinds that we have deployed around the country.
All right, Dr. Bob Bowman, I want to come back and get any other final comments on the secret space program from you, and then also your view on what's happening in the economy. Bob Bowman is our guest, and we'll give you his website as well when we come back. I'm Alex Jones with Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Our rights as individuals to freely purchase dietary supplements over the counter are under constant attack. The globalists want to ban all supplements formulated after 1994. Governments are hoarding raw materials, affecting our ability to purchase these products at a reasonable price. Even organic foods are stripped of nutrients due to overuse of soil and compromised growing conditions. Storable foods are essential, but you also need to make sure you have the nutrients you need to stay healthy during emergencies. Go to survivalrx.com today and see the amazing line of storable supplements they have to protect the ones you love. The owners of survivalrx.com have been in sports nutrition for over a decade, and they realize the need for long-term storable vitamins. The result is a triple nitrogen flushing method, which allows these vitamins to maintain their strength for decades. Again, go to survivalrx.com. That's survivalrx.com. Hello, I'm Alex Jones. Myself, my family, the Infowars.com team want to relay to you and your families that we are intensifying our efforts against the globalist on every front. Infowars.com is leading the fight against the technocrats. But we can't do that without your help. By getting the films, bumper stickers, and T-shirts at Infowars.com, you will wake up people in your area and support our operation as we move to the next level. We need your help to spread the word like never before. They wish to hide themselves during this tectonic battle between the forces of freedom and darkness. You are the response to the globalist technocrats and their program of global eugenics, dehumanization, and ultimate extermination. The war is here. It's an info war. The spirit of 1776 versus the mindset of 1984.
What you're about to hear are the real experiences of women over 40 who finally lost weight by becoming hormonally balanced again.
I lost 20 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
I lost 55 pounds.
I went from a size 14 to a size 8.
Their secret is Amberin, the revolutionary formula for women over 40 that balances hormones naturally. The leading cause of weight gain over 40 is hormonal imbalance. Until you balance your hormones, losing weight can be practically impossible. But Amberin restores hormonal balance naturally, so the weight can just fall right off, even that stubborn belly fat. Plus, Amberin eliminates other symptoms of hormonal aging, like hot flashes, night sweats, low libido, difficulty concentrating, and more. Be one of the first 50 callers right now, and they'll send you a complimentary risk-free trial with a 30-day supply. Free. Call 1-800-737-9107. That's 1-800-737-9107. 1-800-737-9107.
Stock market's down 453 points. We'll continue to watch this throughout the day and post the latest information at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. The official radio show is over in about 5 minutes, and I'll do my little 5-minute overdrive. That's PrisonPlanet.tv, and the audio streams only. And, of course, Lord willing, we'll be back tomorrow live, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Central Time. ThePatriots.us, Dr. Bob Bowman's great website. And again, he's a nuclear physicist as well as a degreed aeronautics expert and engineer. Really couldn't get a better expert on to talk about what's happening. You know, Dr. Bowman, you have children, grandchildren. I think I met your grandson once you had her with you.
Yeah, I've got 21 grandchildren.
21 grandchildren. Well, you know, I've got 3 children, and I love them all 1,000 times my own life. And I don't get the ruling class. You know, they've got reactors blowing up all over the place. They had one out in California in the 50s, as you know, that nobody knew about for 2 decades, worse than Chernobyl. They're putting bisphenol A in everything they know destroys their own future. What is it about the ruling class that they, for decades, have had reactors that are, from what I've seen, you know, powers of magnitude safer statistically, and they just don't care and don't replace the old ones? And when they blow up, they say, oh, don't worry about the radiation. It's now safe. I mean, 20 years ago, they wouldn't let U.S. troops use DU. Now they do and say, just don't worry about it. No safety needed. Every time they fire a gun and breathe it, it's a death sentence. I mean, what is it with these people?
Well, it's hard to say. With the nukes, it may be that the new safer reactors, of course, don't make fissionable products as byproducts. So that puts a crimp in their nuclear weapons program.
Ah.
That's part of it, I think.
But, I mean, what planet are they going to live on if they continue to just, I mean, to have the U.S. military now for 20 years using DU and every type of ammunition and just dying all over the place, and it's admitted and they just don't care? I mean, it's... Yeah,
hundreds of thousands of our own troops have been poisoned with depleted uranium, will live lives of pain and disability, and will father thousands of children with severe birth defects. And those people just don't care.
But they, they had DU in the 50s, as you know, Dr. Bowman. You were in weapons development. But they didn't decide to start serving it out until 1991. What changed? Because we've always had corrupt elites, but what changed in America? I mean, when do we become the leader in evil?
Well, the biggest change, was the assassination of John F. Kennedy and the takeover of our government in full force by the global elites and their minions in the CIA and so forth. That's my thought.
No, that's it. So we've had a military-industrial complex coup.
We've had a coup.
And I think it's cute to soft kill the troops.
Yeah.
I guess at the end of the day, we really do have psychopaths running things.
I'm afraid we do.
I mean, it's worse than a sociopath. I mean, why would a sociopath poison their own nest? I've seen the generals move into bases in Iraq that have been bombed with DU, and they don't even do a basic decon. I mean, what do those generals think? They're going to just be magic and nothing's going to hurt them either?
Yeah. This ties in with the economy because the way to get the debt under control is to end the wars.
Tell you what, stay there, Doc. 1 minute break. We're going to come back and give you the floor on the economy. For everybody else, main transmission over, prisonplanet.tv and InfoWars audio stream. Stay with us.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com. or see it online in the highest quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
The social engineers that run our planet are very intelligent. They have a lot of idiot savants working for them in areas of specialties. But at the end of the day, it's like a diver below 100 feet starts getting narcosis. They start feeling invincible. That's why you got to have a buddy down there with you, because of what's happening chemically in the brain due to different oxygen levels. It's the same thing with power. It tends to go to the head. And there's no other prognosis than the ruling elite of the West are completely out of their minds. Dr. Bob Bowman is our guest in the little 5 minutes we've got left. He was getting into the economy and the wars and this nihilistic, crazy attitude of the social engineers. Dr. Bowman, please continue.
Like I say, get rid of the debt, you end the wars, bring our troops home from the 170 countries around the world where we have them based. We can pay the troops and they can spend their money here in the United States. That'll help the economy. If you want to help the economy, you make sure every American family is financially secure, that they get a regular paycheck every month. You put them to work rebuilding roads and bridges and schools and all the things that need doing. You pull an FDR. He got the economy moving.
If we gave the tens of trillions to the American people we gave to the banks, I mean, it would be inflationary, but we'd be in high cotton. Instead, we gave it to the foreign banks.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is that we could give every American family $40,000 a year, and it would not be inflationary, because the current deflationary pressure, recessionary pressure, is so great. And Nobel Prize-winning economists have said, look, you got all of this, you can print this money and give to people, but they don't want to do that because they want people in debt. They want people to borrow.
Yeah, to explain that to folks, there's a depression in the real economy, and then they say, give us bailouts, but it only goes to the offshore banks. And so it's the worst of both worlds. But if they really wanted to get out of the recession, depression, they would inject the money directly to the people and it'd be over, but they want us dependent.
That's right. If ordinary working Americans have money and they know it's going to be there, they don't have to be worried about losing their job. They know they'll have a subsistence income. They'll spend the money. They'll go to the movies. They'll buy groceries. They'll fix the house, they'll buy a car, and all the businesses will prosper. But the big businesses, they're at the top of the food chain, and they've got so many trillions stashed away, and they want more, and the only way they can think of to get more is to have people have to borrow it from them, so they keep making more interest. And, of course, they're earning interest on the national debt, too. They don't want to fix that.
No, they want our credit rating to be dropped so that we are like a third world country.
And so that they can make more interest.
Well, the fact that S&P would certify the derivatives being sold that were worthless trash knowingly, but then lower the credit rating of the United States, that's a national security issue right there. But what do we expect? Obama is bought and paid for by the very same banks that pay for S&P.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. In many ways, he is no better than George W. Bush. Party at that level means nothing, because both of them are owned lock, stock, and barrel by these global elites.
Dr. Bob Bowman, I know you're doing a lot these days and out there fighting hard for liberty, and you're a great political speaker, and I know you are from time to time speaking around the country. Folks can find out more at thepatriots.us. If folks want you to speak in their area, can they contact you and get you out there?
Oh, absolutely. And I think our home phone number is on the website, too. But the website is woefully out of date. I've been taking chemotherapy for my cancer, and I've been out of action for a couple of months.
Well, you're a lion, and Dr. Bowman, we appreciate you working so hard and traveling while you battle cancer. God bless you. We'll all pray for you. Folks, we'll see you back live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. Great job to the crew.
For centuries, silver has been used as a powerful natural antibiotic, and as a listener to this station, you probably already know the benefits of using colloidal silver. With so many websites to choose from, finding a reputable, patriotic company with great products at affordable prices can